And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk live stream. Yes, I decided to pull off a show today. I couldn't barely find news from last night. And for the past like 12 hours, I'm like, I can't make a show. I don't have the right material. There's nothing here that I find. So I went through, let me tell you what, I went through the whole internet and shook it all upside down and took whatever I could get that fell out. So, anyhow, let me do a disclaimer and we'll get on with the show. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm the worst financial advisor you could ever imagine in your life. Okay. What I do is I teach a basic crypto channel in hopes that you can understand the crypto space better. And if you choose to make decisions on buying crypto, never invest more than you could afford to lose. If crypto were to disappear tomorrow, can you live with that financially? And I can. That's why I'm not just dumping and dumping and dumping money into crypto. After I got my set goal, after I got my set goal of crypto, then I started buying gold after that. So that's my like parachute. Um, I have enough crypto. If I'm not super rich, I'm just not going to keep dumping more and more and more into cryptocurrency. I don't know how this turns out. I have a pretty good guess. I hope. I've studied it for 3 years, but you always got to have a backup. So I'll tell some people, hey, just get like 5,000 XRP or something. That's really all you need. And then try to have at least, I don't know what that would cost, but put at least 3 times that aside for gold. That's what I do. I have 3 times my whatever I got in XRP, I got 3 times that in gold. So that hey Hunar, thanks for showing up. So that if crypto were to go all bad and this and that, then at least if gold goes up 2 or 3 times, that'll have a little chunk of change, nothing big. But I'm not gonna put all of it in crypto. My God, heck no. Michael Tao, did you see Crypto Hulk's video where I was curling 100 pounds? I think that was like 2 years ago. I made that video, or was it a year? A year or two, I don't know, somewhere in there. I don't do heavy anymore, but and it's funny, and people are like, "Oh, you're swinging the weight." Well, you know what? You make a fucking video, put 100 pounds, and let's see, it won't even probably move 2 inches, okay? But it's always these little fucking keyboard warriors that can't even do a fucking thing. Wow, and you're gonna comment on that, dude. You're so fit, and we don't even know what you look like. You probably look like a fucking AIDS patient or something. All 98 pounds of you, right? Wowzers. So yeah, don't do anything I suggest financially. Mark Horna is here, ready for today's member program. Crypto Cat 7667. What's up, Hulk? Well, Cat, thanks for the donation. I pulled together a show. I'm telling you, I studied last night looking for. Okay, I was putting my show together last night, had about 4 articles, and that shit took me like 2 to 3 hours. I mean, there was like nothing to like. I can't do a show if I don't got a lot of. Right now, I got articles all across my screen at the top. I got at least 12 of them or something. But yeah, it was not looking cool. Then this morning, I spent about 3 hours. I'm like, damn, I'm not finding nothing. I'm like, shit. And then I spent about an hour and a half, and I found some news and put together this show. So it was tough today. I was getting ready to be like, I don't think I'm making a show. I can't like do this. All right, all right, all right. Let's get going here. Quit your jaw jacking. First article. Now, I don't normally do this on an open show. I like having any kind of special investment crypto or something for the members. So for this time, I'm going to show the open people what we would do like on a members only show. And I have a crypto here that I highly think you should look into. I personally own it. This one, I have the same amount of them as my XRP. So let's say I have 5,000 XRP, I got 5,000 Vechain. So that's my top two cryptos are those two there. We're going to get in this article. Let me make sure it actually went to you guys, the link. Okay, there it is. All right, so you got it. All righty, let me check and comment. Now, Hulk, let's not piss on him too much. Vechain announces. Now, what Vechain is, here's why I love it, is because it's totally a supply chain logistics crypto. It tracks things and monitors it, so it's not a hype. It's a real world use case. I mean, it's totally. Let's get on with this. Now they have voting with the VeChain, and they give you what's called VThor, THOR. You can see it here. VeChain announces a super important elections, and then to decide about the future for VeChain. So here's what's so cool: Sonny Liu, the guy that invented this, he like wants a community of people. He wants the people that buy his tokens so he can do what he's got to do to help change the world. He wants us actively involved. That's totally cool. I mean, like, who the fuck are we, right? Why would this guy even fucking care? I mean, he really sees VeChain as something that's going to help the world and change societies. One of VeChain's planned initiatives is the decentralization of the VeChain Thor. So right now it's centralized. He wants to decentralize it. Imagine that. He's going to give up power. What does that say about a leader? I knew right away when I heard about VeChain, bing, I'm getting that. Just because I liked who this guy was and I like what it does. One of VeChain's planned initiatives is the decentralization of the VeChain Thor governance core model. And the first step to achieving this goal is to elect the steering committee board members. As the first public blockchain that drives the deployment of sustainable applications. You ever hear that word? All the time now, right? Green, going green, sustainable, carbon footprint. That shit is going to be so fucking huge in the future. VeChain's right there, laying the road so the cars can drive on his toll road. Says the VeChain Thor empowers the real world economy to utilize Web3 technology and enable true digital sustainability. In a recent tweet, the VeChain's Foundation's official Twitter. So if you go on Twitter, they have what's called VeChain and then Foundation. You could follow them. I do. That's how I got the article. In a recent tweet, the VeChain's Foundation official Twitter account revealed it would organize an Ask Me Anything session as the 2023 steering committee elections draw closer. Hence, the foundation wants the VeChain community members to submit their questions for any of the candidates. VeChain, Sonny Liu runs it. He wants to make it a little more decentralized, so he's getting like a committee of people that will be elected who are running for their office of the steering committee, and we get to ask questions so we can see if we like them or not. Sounds pretty fucking cool if you ask me. It sounds like it's pretty involved. And I guess you can go for the questions. They have the Twitter link. Just click on the Twitter link stuff, and you can, if you're a holder. I don't know how they're going to know if you're a holder or not, but anyhow. In the last few years, he starts to talk about we've had COVID, rising inflation, economic breakdown. Listen to this: supply chain distribution problems, a little battle going on in Europe. However, the VeChain Foundation remained resilient despite these unwanted events. During this period, VeChain launched several new tools and technologies and has made several new partnerships, with more planned in the near future. Also, VeChain has a treasury that has $400 million in it. VeChain launched a new corporate image and sustainability goals for this period. Let's see. Let me scroll down. VeChain plans to launch more digital sustainability programs, which align with the goal of promoting broader adoption of blockchain. See, Vechain is just starting. It's a small company, but it has a big job that it wants to work on, and I know it's going to work on it just fine. According to the Vechain white paper, the steering committee board will oversee the operations of the Vechain Foundation, and the decisions of the board members are crucial to the operations and strategies of the Vechain Foundation. The Vechain community stakeholders vote to select members of this committee. So I think what you would probably have to do is, I don't know how I know I get Vitor, so I'd have to. I mean, I'm not gonna like vote or nothing, but I've got Vechain, and then you get Vitor. I think right now I have half. Okay, so let's say I got 5,000 Vechain. I think right now, after 3 years, I got like 2,500 Vitor. So right now I have half the Vitor of my original investment. That's pretty good. If I wait another probably 3 years, I'll have the same amount of Vitor as my Vechain, and then 3 years later, I'll have even more. So it just keeps adding up. Let's see. The Vechain Thor empowers the real world economy to utilize Web3 technology and enable true digital sustainability through its current and future projects, technologies, and tools. I think that will do it. And yeah, Vechain right now is at 2 cents a piece. You could really load up on that. Let me check some comments. There's the link. Hit the like button. Be great if they put it into the voting system. You just never know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like with this Vechain thing, this can go anywhere. DeFi Logic Tech. XRP flips Cardano as most traded among whales. I saw that article, DeFi Logic Tech. I was like, damn, it's just this is taking a long time, but I guess that's how it goes. Next Vechain article. Oh shoot. Son of a bitch. I think I lost it. Damn, man, no fucking way. Oh, I think I know what happened. I can find it. That sneaky little bastard. Okay, I got it. Let me copy it here. Copy. Then let me do a paste. And then a send shout out. All right. Let's look at that article. They can't. You lost your keys. Okay. This article, now we're getting into carbon footprint. Now this I'm going to kind of push through. I'm not going to, it's a longer article and I have to be careful because it can get kind of like, it's quite a long article. I'm going to burn through it and highlight the most important points. I have the article here for you. If you're new and you want to not just have, let's say, one crypto only, like Crypto Hulk, give me some other ideas. Okay. Well, I've got two cryptos, XRP and Vechain. I'm supposed to get the flare sent to me. I don't think they've airdropped them yet to everybody. That's why they're still talking about how they're going to do they haven't dropped them to everybody. Some people got them and some didn't, because that's why they're discussing now. Should they just give out all of them at once, or should it be over like 5 years or whatever? So that's why they're still talking about this. And there's some talk that, I don't know, we might not even get them. But anyhow, I don't want to get into all that fucking flare shit. I don't even care. Here's the title of this. I want you to, if you want later, read the article when the show's over and because VChain is one that has a real good, solid global use case. There's no hype with VChain. It's just it does what it's supposed to do, and that's it. And we're finding out more on what it can do. VChain, hundreds of billion-dollar companies use what's called Vcarbon to manage carbon emissions for a sustainable future. Look, right now, this isn't like a massively big deal, okay? Not a lot of people are using VChain for this. As we move forward as a planet, trust and believe this carbon footprint shit is going to be to the point where it's going to be massive. Like, I'll probably have to know how much is my carbon footprint where I live and how much electricity. I mean, it's getting out of hand, to tell you the truth. But they're gonna. I mean, you're gonna have to know how much carbon I burn up. Like if I buy certain products, see what they're gonna do. VChain's gonna do all this stuff. Everything you buy is gonna have a carbon weight to it, and you're only allowed to buy so much carbon products. Okay. VChain's right there before all this is happening. Okay, that's why VChain's cool. Many companies use the Vcarbon management system to manage the carbon footprint of their products, including their carbon emissions. The Vcarbon SaaS, I think that software as a service platform, has 24 carbon inventory templates for enterprises comprising several application scenarios like factories and parks. Now China is big on VChain because the guy Sonny Lu's Chinese. So in China, actually, if you want to get technical about it, they own half your business. So this is probably a half-owned Chinese company, or maybe I don't know. You just got to give China like a lot of tax or something. I have no idea. But let's get on with the article. China's economic development is primarily centered on greening and digitizing developments. Digital management improves the precision and systemization of social operations. They're looking at achieving low carbon emissions. I'm just kind of reading through. So China's like big on this. I'm going to scroll down. There's a couple articles. Now I'm at V carbon emission management. So for the bold headline, it says V carbon's carbon emission management. It has a zero threshold carbon management applications, talking about a footprint platform. Now, Shanghai, China's using this right now. Because they've got like, China has like 1.3 or 4 billion people. It's only like 3 or 4 times the size of the United States. So they're going to be, they're rolling it out in Shanghai. Depending on how everything goes, it's going to spread throughout all China. And that's a BRICS nation. So guess what? BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Yeah, they're all going to go. That's like, what, half the world or something right there. So VChain's gonna be used by the whole planet. I'm just letting you know ahead of time while it's 2 cents. Before it goes like 5, 10, $100, 500 or whatever it's gonna run. I don't know. But right now it's 2 cents. Probably a good time to start getting it. Because China doesn't get mixed up in dumb shit. They don't even like crypto to begin with, but they like this. That tells you right there. If you get a country like China that doesn't F around with any kind of crypto, they sure are getting all mixed up with the VChain thinking, right? Okay, it's obviously not a fad or nothing. China doesn't do that fad shit like America. We're the ones who are chasing the latest and greatest. China's going after what fucking works. Many individuals can testify to the accuracy of the carbon management system. You just can adapt it to several. So that's kind of like the end of the VChain article. I gave it to you here. You can read it on your own. I would highly suggest doing that. Farmer John is here for the lies. Oh, we're at 20 minutes. I won't be able to go over the last cryptocurrency. I'll do that in the members only. But island chain, the Swift lockout from exchanges stories. This is for the member only. No, I haven't discussed the Swift lockout. Um, but I mean, it's nothing. If for people who've been watching my channel, this is old news. I've been saying for 3 years this is going to happen. If you're a veteran on a channel, you can testify. Here's the example that I would tell people. Let's say there's 100 exchanges. They're going to shut them all down and maybe 10 will be open. And then guess who's those 10 exchanges are going to be? JP Morgan, Bank of America, House. See how this goes? I've been saying this for 3 years. And then all the crypto, they're going to take it from you. And then they're going to sell it back to you for like 1,000 or 10,000 times the cost. I've been saying this for 3 years. Anybody who's been on my show for 3 years, like, yep, Crypto Hulk's been saying that. So the fact that Swift is doing this, I'm like, what took you so long? We were waiting. We're waiting for this to happen. Yeah, gotta get it. So yeah, they want to make it to where you have you can't buy any crypto unless you got 100,000 bucks. Oh yeah, I'll just pull that out of my ass right now. Okay. Um, and I already have proven in my last show that Swift is already with a Ripple partner, the IBIS Bank, and that's gonna Swift shows them to be their gateway, and the IBIS Bank is a Ripple partner, of course. So we already know about Swift using Ripple. Okay, I'm going to go to the members only, and I am getting out of here right now. So everybody, go ahead and shuffle over to members only so we can continue this. And I'll see you in my next program.